All right, let's cue the fade out, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is where you are. Hope you guys are having a good day. Let me just go ahead and switch over to the main screen here. I'll pull up chat and we'll get the party started. Where is the chat screen? About chat. Cool. All right, now that chat's open, let's go ahead and switch over. Where's Streamlabs? There's Streamlabs. Scene. Switch. Cool. All right. What's up, everyone? Sorry for being late. It seems like every time I try to stream or try to plan the stream, it's always the day of or right before I stream something happens. Today's fiasco, my light bulb went out. So for the main light that I have, so I had to go quickly run to Target, and you know, I tried timing that as much as I could. And unfortunately, like, I was late because of it, but you know what, it happens sometimes, and I was able to get it in. We're good. And also the green screen behind me was being a pain, wouldn't stay up, but I figured it out. But how you guys doing today? Let's go ahead, and I have chat popped out here for a second. Let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. What's up, ABC fam? Johnny, late to your own streams. I know, man. I try not to be, but it's always something. It's always something, man. But we're good. We're here. Druther. Oh, sorry. ABC bot. Wow, ABC bot. Beta bot. ABC. You mit. Yo, yo, yo. Druther. What's up, ABC crew? Good to see you, my friend. But Arius, what's up, everyone? Hi, Johnny. I asked my dog what's 2 minus 2. He said nothing. That's a good one. Pradesh, good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Tom, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. J Trader, cheers, Johnny. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. Day was a little chaotic before leading up to the stream, but we're here. You know, we have our short playing out at the moment. Hopefully, you know, we can continue to ride this to the downside. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and just shout out today's stream sponsor and sponsor of the channel, and that is going to be Fairdesk. So if you guys, obviously, you know, the KYC thing is now done and over with. I actually do have my other account. Well, I have most of my money from Bybit switching over to a wallet, and you know, I'm just going to be depositing what I feel is necessary for the trades. If you guys want, I'll go ahead and put the entire amount in. But you know, I'm gonna show you guys the progress of the account. I just might not have the entire thing deposited, but I am doing it for this account, even though if anything it should be the other way around. I should be focusing on the higher amount, you know, putting in that fraction away, keeping the small account in just in case something does happen to the small account. I probably will end up just depositing the whole thing just to show you guys. To me, it's not a big deal. Obviously, it would really be terrible for certain things to happen. But I'm not gonna go ahead and say that. But if you guys are interested, go ahead and feel free to check out the link, the first link in the description below. If you guys sign up and do fulfill certain deposit bonuses, it does come back and help me and the channel. So would greatly appreciate it. I really do appreciate those who have signed up and deposited. And if you guys are looking for a new exchange, I definitely think Fairdesk has everything that we need as ABC traders. So, you know, and you know, like I always say, careful, regardless of, even with Bybit, nothing is guaranteed for today or tomorrow. So always be safe with what you deposit. But I really do like what Fairdesk has going for it. Definitely think it has everything we need for traders. And I do like, and as on top of that, the trigger trade bot, I believe, is still in beta testing. It should be out soon for Fairdesk. So definitely I'll let you guys know when that is the case, when we're able to use it regularly. From what I've heard last, it's still in beta testing, so I'll let you guys know. But if you guys are interested in signing up in the link for the first link in the description, like I said, it does support me and the channel, so I would greatly appreciate it, but not required. All right, now that we got all of that out of the way, Let's go ahead, and I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. Like I said, I literally had to run out of my house, go to the store, come back, run. Literally, I like ran the entire. I ran to my car. I almost ran to the store because I was very, very limited with time. So try to make the most out of it. So if I'm a little bit all over the place, I apologize. Let's see. Beta bot, yeah, we need ABC bot. Yeah, soon. Don't worry. Yeah, hopefully, Trick or Treat will be done with Fairdesk's integration soon. I'm just waiting on the final okay. Yo, I'm grabbing stuff from my smoker. I'll turn you back on when I get home. Thank you. I appreciate that, Joe. But thank you for stopping by. Mark Z, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. You buy any MXUSDT? What is that? What is MXUSDT? I never heard of it. If you tell me what exchange to use, I'll take a look at it. And if it looks decent, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and talk TA. Let's go ahead and talk about what possibly could be going on, what we're doing at the moment, and consider, you know, different outcomes for the near term and potentially for the longer term, depending on what, you know, happens here. Does this support hedge mode? Yes, I believe, yes. If you go to, so if you go, hold on, let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay, so if you look on the right side of your screen, right, all the way over there, it's kind of hard to me to showcase. Yeah, on that side of the screen where the order stuff is, if you click the three line tab over here, you can switch it from one way to hedge mode. So it does support hedge mode. Right now, I just haven't taken any long positions. Unfortunately, I missed out on the algo trade. I'll go talk about that here shortly, because just wasn't around. I didn't set things up ahead of time, which I am kicking myself in the butt for. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity. If not, I'll talk about what I'm going to do. All right, let's see. So, guys, don't worry. Just use Bybit and move to another country. Easy. Let's see. Keeping Pepe short on, pulled some profit, enter long this morning, let them fight out. That's awesome, man. I'm glad it's a runner for you. That's crazy. I'm still surprised you did that well with Pepe. If Joe is gonna turn you on, please get it off stream. Thanks. That was good, Joe. You set yourself up for that one. All right. So, let's talk about the longer term. You know, I always like to start off with the macro. You guys pretty much know the drill. In case you guys don't know the drill, I will definitely be going ahead and quickly going over the possibilities, what could be going on. Now, when I do this, the song's fine. That just kind of threw me off the intro. So, when you look at ABCs, right, one of the things I try to do is give you guys multiple perspectives, multiple ideas of what could be happening. And from there, we can kind of zoom in and focus in on our tradable time frame and focus on the possibilities of what could be going on. So, that being said, when we look at everything pretty much from the top of the bull market, the beginning of the bear market, everything to the right, I see a very nice clear ABC. Let me turn this down. There you go. And then from there, I can easily identify an ABC within each one of these subwaves. You know, it's not a requirement, but it's something that's a little bit more, I would say, icing on the cake. Something that kind of helps solidify the actual structure itself. Now, the real question is this the beginning of something or the end of something? What I mean by that is a lot of the times, primarily with the very small time frames, what you'll end up seeing is that sometimes an ABC, regardless of what direction that it prints, will actually be part of a larger structure. So initially you will get the reversal you're looking for, but it'll just quickly come back up and extend in the opposite direction you were hoping for. Same thing with the downside. Something like that. So it definitely is something that can happen on the larger time frame on the macro perspective. But to be honest, it's not too common, but it's something I do look for just in case that, you know what, we could be looking for something that's a lot bigger or a lot larger than we were expecting, or a setup that's a lot bigger just in general. So keeping that in mind, all right, if we could identify this as a possible A to a B to a C, we can come up with different longer term ideas. The most bearish one at the moment is that currently, sorry, something in my eye. In the moment, there we go. We do have an ABC to an A. We do have a larger uptrend, which we've been in. That could perhaps be the top of a B. And ultimately, the most bearish case scenario is that we do get a lower low past at 15,500. And we go ahead and complete the actual larger setup. And then we can start talking about possible much larger potential in a reversal for a extended bull market. That's the most bearish idea that I have at the moment. All right. The next one is going to be kind of a little bit in the middle. What I mean by that is it's going to be more medium term bearish into a longer term bullish case scenario. Now, this means that this ABC is done and that this is the bottom, right? And that we go ahead and never put in a new low ever again. Maybe put in some sort of very large head and shoulders. Something like that is definitely possible. And then we can start talking about an extension of the upside. But, you know, we're not there yet. That's something I will be considering. Hopefully we can get a setup if we do continue to dump, you know, but I would need to see a dump down to like 19K before even considering a setup like this. So that's kind of the middle of the road option. And then obviously the most bullish one is, you know, it's pretty simple. Like, this is it. This is the bottom. Maybe we just don't get a larger pullback. Maybe we just get a smaller one down at 27K and we just keep going. Definitely possible as well. There's a couple different things or a couple different ways that this can play out. But now that we understand the bigger picture, what could be going on, we can go ahead and start focusing on the potential, or not the potential, on the smaller setups and focus on what is definitely possible when it comes to the smaller time frame and how we can take advantage of the possibility of the larger or the possibilities, excuse me, of the larger picture. All right. That being said, let's go to a 2 hour. Let's pull this baby up. So, Alif, are you entering a hedge long on BTC, ABC long coming up? Yes, I will be attempting that. Absolutely. Hopefully we can get that entry, but I will definitely be testing that or trying that. So, what's going on here? So if we can go ahead and break down the entirety of this trend into one section. To me, this is an A to a B to a C. Now, the C wave can be completed here, or possibly you can start looking for another high and maybe form some sort of ABC within the C. Wouldn't be opposed to this, but at the moment we just have to kind of wait and see if we can catch an entry to the B wave to the C wave. But at the moment we're just not there yet. So as of now, the C leg remains as it is for me. So if that is the case, within the C leg, we do have a nice A to a B to a C scenario. Now that printed, we have a short setup. Now, it was a little rocky at first, not gonna lie, but we did get our entry. We're still holding it. Hopefully, like I said, we can get a much larger push to the downside and maybe try to catch the larger swing into the, you know, more of the macro possibilities that we talked about. That'd be fantastic. At this point, it's just a waiting game. So at the moment, that's the position I'm currently holding. As long as we're short below 29,150, I definitely will continue to hold that. As well as we do have a long opportunity that is coming hopefully soon. Hopefully this doesn't get dragged out too much longer. But if I go to a 1 hour, all right, it's clear as day. Something I like to see. A to a B to a C. There's a nice separation between the A and the C. I can go ahead and classify this as a potential long setup. Now, this is playing into the idea that maybe this is all we get, right? Maybe we just keep going. You know, even though I am coming off as quite bearish, and I do at the moment still hold that bearish bias, but it doesn't mean that we can't test higher. You guys have to remember that this B leg is not really done until we get a significant rejection. We haven't gotten that yet. I still think it's too close to call. I will take the short setups as needed, just in case, you know, to get ahead of that potential move, but we're just not, it's not confirmed yet. So if we do get a larger or slightly lower low past the pivot of the 8 around 26,950, I will absolutely be taking this trade. So I'm just waiting for that at the moment, but that is a nice long setup, and hopefully we can ride the next wave up to the upside, whether it's even to the new high, or maybe if it gets more extended, we can push it up even further. So I'm excited for that. Ubit when 0, hopefully soon. We'll have to see if prices can fall through. We could start considering the idea that, you know, we could definitely continue to approach much lower price targets. If you take that long on BTC, do you take profit on another continuation ABC long? Yes. So the goal, what I'm trying to do, Alif, is if this position hits, and even if we get a higher high, I won't take profit on that, because if we do continue higher, we got to go back and look at the resistances. All right, 32K is a good resistance. If we can break 32K, we have a very high chance of testing 48. So to me, it doesn't make sense to take profit early if we have a chance to ride that wave up to 48K. Let me give you a perspective of what this can look like. I mean, I'm going to be using a 2% stop. All right, 2% stop. Let's say even if we don't take profit at 48K, it has a potential to be a 36.9. At the moment, my account is sitting at, I'll show you guys the Bybit positions. Unfortunately, I just don't have the account still on my, on Bybit anymore. So I can only show you what I really have. Once we switch over to Fairdesk, I just haven't deposited yet. I will shortly though. I'll show you guys the next available trades that I'm taking on that. But I'm still holding these trades. I'm gonna hold these trades. If I get stopped out, I'll just withdraw the money that I lost or that I still have and move it over to the next exchange. But yeah, still holding these entries. But if we can get up to that 48K, right now I think available margin I'm sitting at like $1,300. I have to do a final calculation, but I think it's around 1,300. So if I'm risking 2% of that. All right, $26 times 36.9. That's almost $1,000 trade. That's pretty massive. That's a massive move, and hopefully we just don't catch a long opportunity on that. We're also holding a ETH trade. We're also holding a BNB trade. I'm probably going to be attempting to get back into algo, which I'll talk about here shortly. So that's going to be a massive runner regardless. So I'm not taking profit early just in case we do decide to test 48K and I am wrong. Or if I'm wrong, I'm not being bearish. Let's see. Gotta watch that weekly EMA. It doesn't really do anything for me, Mark Z. How was the metal concert you went to? It was fun. It was fun. Went to go see, it was Bleed From Within, the Devil Wears Prada, which I was a fan of their older stuff when I was like 15. Their newer stuff is actually a lot better. I just haven't really listened to it that much. And then August Burns Red. They were phenomenal. It was so much fun. You know, the venue I go to is quite small compared to like stadium venues, and it's cool to see a more one-on-one. It's not, I wouldn't consider it a one-on-one, but it's definitely a more private, exclusive experience. You know, I was probably maybe 15 feet away from the stage. I didn't get front row like the Kill Switch show. I just wasn't too serious about getting front row. Plus I was with friends, and we all agreed that we didn't want to get too close and get involved. Like the mosh pits were crazy. People were crowd surfing left and right. It's worth it if you really love the band. For me, I like them, but not enough to go ahead and put myself through that. So definitely a great time though. It was so much fun. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before is, in case that I'm wrong and we keep going, I'm not taking that chance to miss out just because I'm, you know, being a little bit too bearish. So definitely waiting on that position just in case I'm wrong, and we can ride the wave to the upside. If I get stopped out, we keep dumping, fantastic, no hard feelings. You know, I have plenty of short positions that'll carry me down and make up for any of the positions that we lost up here as well as down here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for BTC at the moment. I'm holding. Remember, guys, I'm holding from 29,150, and I'm waiting for 26,950 to break below and reclaim before I can take a position. That's the goal. But if not, you're just a waiting game. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. All right, let's talk about Ethereum. So for Ethereum, we have a couple different ideas at play. I'm actually going to keep that up. So if we look at the macro, one of the biggest things that I always see, or what I've been seeing, and it's a very similar situation to BTC, is that is this ABC the end of something or the beginning of something? If that is the case, all right, for either or situation, if we have bottomed, we do have a nice A to a B to a C here. Now, does that mean that we're going to reverse from here? Potentially. If this is the low, we are going to reverse, but we're not going to put in a lower low. We might put in a larger pullback and continue higher, but at the moment, it's not. We can't really make that call. Yeah, we just have to take the positions and wait for a price to show us what it wants to do. So, that being said, we do have a nice ABC to complete a possible A wave. Remember, guys, this is like the, I guess, shorter to medium term bearish, longer term bullish case scenario. We have an ABC for an A. We need to work on a larger B, and potentially work our way up for a larger C. All right. So I'm still holding that. I'm still waiting for a larger move to the downside. I'm not going to be taking I might take a continuation setup on ETH, but to me, I'll have to just wait and see. I'm in a lot of long trades. I really don't see it fit to go ahead and keep moving or keep trying to compound too many trades at once. There's nothing wrong with compounding, is that you just don't want to do it too aggressively, too sporadically. I have a really good position, and I plan on holding that. And if it makes sense, I will. But at the moment, I can't make that call yet. But going back to larger picture, I'll talk about that more in a minute here. But there is a bearish case scenario, and you guys already know what I'm about to say. The most bearish case scenario is that maybe this ABC is part of a larger A. I want to make sure you guys can see that. There you go. Or maybe this ABC is part of a larger A. And then this ABC that we're currently in right now is working on a larger potential B wave. And the last step to the last piece of the puzzle is the C leg, right? And all we need to do to complete that C leg is a lower low past 875. Now, that line can go just a little bit under and reclaim and form a double bottom, even though it's not technically a double bottom, or we can get an extension past the low and we just have to reclaim that level at some point. All right, and then we can start considering, much higher price targets for Ethereum. So, with that being said, I think, did I cover everything? Most bearish, middle of the case, middle of the road. And then most bullish. Okay. Where are these price labels? Oh, you can't see them. That's why. So, with that being the most bearish, the most bullish case is that maybe that we just have to build a little bit of a consolidation before pumping up, and that we just don't even break down, that we just pump straight through this resistance. If that is the case, guys, you guys got to understand that we have to look at the resistance levels and understand where the highest probability that price can go ahead and test next. All right, if it's not 2030, if we break past 2030, there's really nothing significant until we get to about $3,500. So, that's a huge trade. I think that if we do get that opportunity, if you guys are not in an ETH trade, probably a good chance, a good try, a good attempt to take. Just me personally, you know what? I'll just save that and we'll just go right to the smaller time frame. But just to let you guys know what I'm thinking, that If for some reason that we are still bullish, we break through, you know, 3,500 bucks is the next region. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens from there. All right, go to a 1 hour time. Let's go to 2 hour. 2 hour time frame. It's kind of there. We do have a nice ABC forming here. So like I said, if you guys are in, oh wait, hold on, did I get that wrong? Nope. Okay, I got that right. That wick always messes me up. A to a B to a C. So if we get back, if we can reclaim that lower low past the, you know, most recent low at 1781 and can reclaim that level, absolutely a good ETH position. I don't know, guys, I'm still on the fence about taking that or not. I just like the BTC one a lot more. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really have to see. But that's definitely a good opportunity if you guys want to take it. Hold on, guys, I need to sneeze. Man, this weather. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if you guys know from previous streams, I'm still long off of this setup. I'm probably, like I said, I'll have to wait and see how price gets there. Most likely, I don't know if I'm gonna take that just because I'm in so many different long positions. I don't want to spread myself too thin. But yeah, that's a fantastic trade if you guys haven't. Or if you guys are not sitting in an ETH long anymore, or if you're looking for opportunity to looking for a buy position on ETH. Not financial advice, of course. Always keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed on ETH. I don't think there's anything else significantly that I missed on ETH. No, this is a short position and a long position. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's do LTC. All right, so LTC is looking a little juicy. All right, so you guys gotta understand that on the larger picture, ultimately, there's different ways we can go about this. Most bearish case scenario is that I need to get a higher high past 105.43 and then a reversal. Then we can start targeting $40. All right, that's the, you know, very plain, simple idea that we got to go ahead and test lower, but something I need to see happen on a much larger scale. But we don't have that higher high yet, so we have to just wait and see. All right, another idea that I'm coming up with at the moment that's a variation of that is that maybe we need to do something like this. Absolutely a possibility as well, but regardless, the answer still remains the same. We need to break that 105.48. Now, if I go to a smaller time frame, you know, quote unquote smaller time frame, we do have the possibility of this playing out. If that's the case, we can get an ABC within the B, regardless of where this ends. But that could be considered an end of a B wave, and then we can get another push to the upside. So definitely in the cards as well. Another thing that could be happening is that now that we got a nice separation in trend in this part of price action here, we could be looking at this as a possible A to a B to a C scenario. All right, and then within that B, we do have a nice ABC here. It's not the nicest in the world, but it's a decent setup. I can't tell if that's a lower low or not. No, it's not. So there you go. Your entry, if you really want to take that position on LTC at 83.87. I know you got entered in, it got stopped out on one try, but it's a little bit more completed. It's a little bit, there's nice separation in trend. I definitely do think it's a possibility. If not, 65 is the next region to go ahead and try to take a long position for me. Let's see. Would you take profit at 3,500, or you have to wait for a bullish continuation? I probably will wait for bullish continuation. Maybe it depends, because I'm still on the side that we are not putting in new all-time highs. It just doesn't make sense. All right. If we do put in all-time highs, I actually would be a little bit scared. To be honest, because we are not even close to the Bitcoin halving. You guys have to understand that the Bitcoin halving still has an effect on bull and bear markets, whether you want to believe it or not. Now you can make an argument for how severe or how much of an impact it's going to have, but it still has an impact regardless. I watched the video the other day or last night. I thought it was very interesting. If you guys don't know the Bitcoin halving of how it affects the bull and bear cycles, I suggest, I'll pull this up later, but Anthony Pompliano put out a video with some guy, I forgot his name, but they were talking about Bitcoin halving, and the guy he was interviewing came up with a very good scenario or comparison. So let's say you take your hand, all right? And let's say you take your hand in a bathtub, right? When's the last time you filled up? Well, if you take like a small pool or bathtub, you take your hand, you slam the water. It's going to create a huge ripple effect. There's not that much water, right? Now I want you to do that same thing, but in a big swimming pool. Yeah, you might have a little bit of a ripple effect, but it's not going to disrupt the entire flow of the pool. Next, I want you to go to the ocean and try doing that. You're not even going to make a dent, a splash. You might make a little splash. It's the kind of the same idea. And I thought that was a really good comparison. The first Bitcoin halving had a huge effect, but think of the available circulating Bitcoin as a pool just getting bigger and bigger, or more water expanding. So basically, you're slapping the water the exact same force every time, but the ripple effect gets weaker and weaker until the point where it doesn't really make that much of a difference anymore. I thought that was a great comparison. So, this next coming halving is going to have a effect on what is going on, but I don't think it's going to be as significant, obviously, because of the circulating supply. It's not going to be as significant percentage-wise when it comes to the next rise. I still think there's a lot of potential to make a lot of money in the next bull run, but you guys have to understand that there's a point of diminishing returns. So I can go on and on about that, but long story short, we're not even close to the halving. I think, like I said, halving is probably going to be Q. I've heard two different things. I've heard middle of May of next year, and I've also heard the middle of November, which is a big difference. So as we get closer, I'll see where the actual number lies. But it's usually not until like 6 months. It's 3 or 6 months after that halving is when the supply shock starts coming in. So anywhere from, June, July, anywhere from August to December, January, February. Yeah, anywhere from Q4 2024 to Q1 2025 is when we can start expecting a serious, aggressive bull market. So there's plenty of time. That's why I'm just not convinced. So if anything, maybe a leaf. I might do that just to try to make the most out of it. But what if I'm wrong? I'll have to wait and see how I feel at the moment and how things are looking. But most likely, I'll probably will be a little bit more. I'll be a lot quicker to take it off the table as soon as I get a good setup, just in case. Just noticed spelling error in video description. Find it where? Where does it say that? Because based on what I have on my screen, it says financial. Or are you just messing with me? Yeah, no new money in market, on and off ramp right now. Yeah. That's very true, James Baker. And brother, in my opinion, there's only two reasons for all-time highs we're having would be either people distrust banks enough to migrate their capital BTC, or the US dollar goes into hyperinflation. Not likely. Yeah, but even still, I don't think it's enough to get to new all-time highs. I don't think retail themselves is going to be able to do that, brother. That's just my opinion. I've seen April 27, 2024. Maybe we'll take a look at that here in a moment. I'm back, not in black, sadly. Are you thunderstruck? Pinnacle advice. The error is at the very end of the statement saying you're not a financial advisor. See, on my screen, I'll show you guys. Is this what you're talking about right here? On my screen, it's spelled right. Oh, yep. Thank you. I'm stupid. How did I do that? Okay. Nope, you guys are right. Financial. All right. Thank you so much, Sky Knight, for pointing that out. I know, guys. I know. I got it. Let's see. 69K is all-time high forever. I don't know about that, you meant, but for a while. I think for a while, yeah. I didn't hit this. Very last. Okay, last line further down. Okay. Thank you. I do appreciate it, Sky Knight. I don't know how I missed that. But going back to what I was saying before, it's just too soon to be calling all-time highs. If anyone's doing so, I'll just say that. If anyone's doing so, I would reconsider who you're listening to. But all right, let's go to. All right, what was the coins that you guys wanted to see? I was going to go back and check. MX. So we'll do MX USDT for Mark if he's still here, and then we'll do CRV USD. What's the best? Oh, okay. It's this token. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, what I should have done, I should have been buying this probably before Bybit announced. I mean, even still after Bybit announced to have the mandatory KYC, it was still a runner. I just don't. Maybe if I see a good position on it, I don't think I'm going to be buying into this. That's just me personally, though. CRV USD. Jesus. Oh, beta bot. Did we get a lower low? Did we get a low? Oh, we did not get a lower low. Shoot, that sucks. I would just wait for that lower low, my friend. Wait for that lower low. Like I said, not financial advice, but CRV finally did something. We're almost there. So when we get back below and then get back above, that's when you hit it. Not, like I said, not financial advice, but. All right, let's see. Dot. Okay, let's look at Dot. What exchange? Oh, Dot about to put that. They said Dot put in that lower C. Yeah, it's definitely a good. That's a good trade. Like I said, not financial advice, but if you guys want to try something like this, it wouldn't be the worst position in the world. You have a nice clear ABC for well, the A is not so clear, the B's clear, and then the C, you know, we just get a lower low. So we're almost there. So once you get back below 516 and you reclaim above, absolutely a great opportunity. Yeah, that's a fantastic setup. All right, let's make sure I didn't miss anything else. Shawty, how's it going, man? Giving you XRP? Absolutely. Because I'm actually interested in XRP as well. Okay. All right. Sorry, there's a lot of lines on my screen. I was going over a scenario last stream, or yesterday's private stream. So guys, what I'm gonna be doing now from now on is I'm probably gonna be hosting a private live stream in the Discord once a week for the ABC Crash Course tier. So if you guys are interested in learning more about ABCs, and you don't necessarily want to, you know, put up the upfront initial investment, you know, it's a getting your foot in the door tier. So if you want to spend $25, you get access to a 2.5 hour actual detailed video on how I trade ABCs, as well as we'll be doing one live stream a week, allow you guys to show, ask questions you might have, go over different scenarios, and just hang out. So, but for XRP, What I think is going to happen, all right, like I said, this is also not financial advice. If we are going to be bearish, there's two different case scenarios you got to look at. On a larger term time frame, I actually might have to pull up another chart. All right, so let's do Bitstamp, for example. On the Bitstamp chart, all right, we do have a very, very identifiable ABC for an A. Now we have an ABC for a B. And we did put in that higher high. We're currently sitting below that pivot. All right, and then from there, the next logical step, if we're going to be ultra bearish, is going to be a break of this low here for a C wave. That's going to be the ultimate ABC, right? And I'm ultimately looking for 28 cents to be broken. If you guys are still holding short from that 59-cent region or 55-cent region, congratulations. That's an awesome trade. Hopefully it keeps running to the downside. The alternative scenario for XRP is that maybe this C leg is not done yet. You know, we've been working on something like this. I'm trying to think of how to... Okay, so it would be something like this. Maybe that we can continue running up. Now, if that is the case, the next logical area of resistance to test once you break past 55 is 91 cents. So you have a chance to have a runner. If that is going to be the case, if you are looking for a long position, again, not financial advice, just my non-professional opinion, is that there is a very nice A to a B to a C here, right? If I go to a 2 hour, that's clear as day. All right. Now within that C, we have a nice pronounced ABC within the C. So if you want to try to take that long position, right, which I don't, like I said, I don't want to spread myself too thin. I might try to find something that's a little bit more clear, but this is a valid opportunity. Give yourself some breathing room in this position. 3%-ish. Come on. And let's say this is a runner. All right, let's say this goes up to 91 cents. That's a 36 R&R trade on a 3% stop loss. Fantastic, fantastic trade setup there. So that is going to be the bullish case and the bearish case I have for XRP. So whatever you want to do with that, do as you wish. Let's see. MX is the new BNB. I mean, maybe the new Bybit, but I don't know about BNB. It's possible, Mark Z, but BNB has been top dog for a while. Got a lower low in the DYDX exchange. On what coin, brother? BCRX popped. Oh, it did? What do you mean why? What are you talking about? I'm falling a little bit behind on chat, beta bot, so excuse me. BCRX. Oh, we are. Awesome. I only had like a couple shares. I haven't checked my Robinhood in a while. Let's see. Let's talk about the weekly EMA on BTC. Sorry, brother. Oh, no worries, my friend. No worries. Driller, if you trade on DYDX, then take it if it made the lower low. All right, gotta run, got work meetings, keep it between the ditches. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Oh, Monk. Since you aren't giving financial advice, how about relationship advice? I told you. All right. How many times have I told you? You just can't. You gotta be smooth. You just can't force it. You know what I mean? No doesn't mean yes, all right? Especially with Kite. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We missed you. I was on with Kite last night. We had fun times. But you had to be an old man and go to bed early. All right. Let's see. Did I miss anything? What is serious? What's DX? Oh, DYDX. I guess I have to look up. Is the DYDX pair USD or USD? Oh, there it is. Wonder what coin he's talking about. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, definitely not a bad trade, Alif. Definitely not a bad trade. Beta bot. I thought I already told you. You gotta wait. Wait till we get back below 80 cents. We didn't exactly test it yet. We're so close. So wait till we get back below and then take it when it gets back above. So we're not there yet, beta bot. Wait, is that on my list? It is not on my list. Oh, sorry, I was waiting for a bit. No worries, my friend. No worries. All right, does anybody have any questions for me? Let's see. Is your full name Johnny Bonnie Jovi? You know what's funny? There's a friend of mine who I know in real life who, as a joke, calls me John Bon Jovi sometimes. I don't know why. He actually watches the channel. I wonder if he left a comment. I don't know why. For some reason, I can't see his comments sometimes. Mustafa. Unfortunately, I don't know what language that is. So I cannot pronounce that. I do not understand what that means. I'll go ahead and see if I can translate it. Okay, so what happens and how price predictions for this already? Bitnode. I don't know anything about Bitnode, unfortunately, Mustafa. Yeah, I don't know anything about Bitnode. If it's on the chart, I don't know anything about it. All right, gotta bounce. Good stream, Johnny. Thank you so much, Alif. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the day. Hope you guys have a nice day. Why is my camera out of focus? There you go. I'm setting up the old smoker, but I got you instead of the music. I appreciate that, Joe. Kite put on the video. He watches this guy who's like a really good cook. and he did a challenge. He did a burger challenge to where he cooked a burger 30 different ways. Like, so they were categorized in like standard cooking methods, like weird ones, and then, or classic ones, and then just like weird ones that you never steamed before. And he did the ultimate combo. So he basically took the best of all 3 winners and combined them into one burger. So he did, he threw hamburger meat in a smoker, that he put it on a, I guess like a frying pan, and did like a garlic butter sort of salt, like seasoning sauce on it. And then from there, he put it in like dough and deep fried it. And he put like extra stuff inside of it. Like he once you deep fry it, it's like a little ball. You cut it open, give yourself an opening, put like seasonings, like toppings, lettuce, tomato, salt, all this other stuff. And oh, it looks amazing. But like now I want a smoker. Smoked burgers are the best. I've had it smoked burgers a couple times, and it's just amazing. I'm doing ribs today. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. That's awesome. How long do they take to cook on a smoker? Matic? Oh, Matic did. Matic did. That's a good eye, you Mitt. Good eye. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still tired. That's a very good ABC. Yeah, that definitely looks like an A to a B scenario to me. That definitely looks like an A to B2 seats scenario. I do like that a lot. I probably will consider playing this, honestly. Let's see. CPI report tomorrow. Any thoughts on the DXY? So didn't see. I thought CPI. Oh, I guess the meeting was the FOMC meeting is not the same. Let's see. Let's go to DXY. I mean, Mark, as long as we're above 100, we technically still have room to the upside. But the macro bearish pivot is 103, so we're kind of consolidating. If we break through, then we're probably going to end up pumping. If that's the case, the overall bearishness of the DXY is definitely strong. So I'll have to keep that in mind. But based off what the chart is telling me, I have a feeling that if anything, we might put in a lower low and then pump to the upside. Or at least the dollar is going to fall. So I definitely do think we need to pump a little bit before dumping on the DXY. So if anything, we need to dump before pumping. I like low and slow. So about 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, that's usually what I've heard. That's usually the way to go. Up 350% on my Matic short from $1.35. That is awesome, Sky Knight. Fantastic trade. Oh, you held that one. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That is a awesome trade. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. I believe I got stopped out. Well, I got stopped out and I just didn't take it again. That's a fantastic trade. Powell said they're fixed on 2%, so inflation didn't go down a bit. We're getting another interest rate hike. Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's going to stop. And like I said, those decisions take 6 months at least to see the effect. So he's just going to keep doing it. And, you know, when things start getting bad, it's going to be too late. Well, things are going to be very bad, or at least a lot worse than he was expecting. Rune also made a new low. Yeah, fastest break height in history. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Seems like Powell's on a redemption arc. He messed up during COVID, and now he wants to make it up. Silly boomers. Let's see. Rune. Do I have a little Rune on my list? I thought I did. I do. Oh yeah, Rune did make a lower low. Guys, there were so many good opportunities. You guys could have taken any of these. Like I said, not financial advice by any means. That's not what I do here. I give you guys my opinion, my thoughts. We talk about the strategy. I tell you guys how to approach the strategy. At the end of the day, I never tell you guys what trades to take. I tell you what trades I'm taking. And you guys can make your own decisions based on those ideas that I have. So don't forget to drink your water, guys. Stay hydrated. Is my camera like not focusing? Okay, should be good. I don't know why it's having a hard time focusing. Let's see what happens if CRV is not dropping. To be honest, I don't think there's really any other option worth taking, in my opinion. You got to be patient. You got to wait for that lower low. Yeah, I mean, maybe that one, but that's where we're treading on the fence of too small of a time frame, so I would just wait. Armand, hey Johnny, what wallet do you use for KDA? Chainweaver, Zelcore. Johnny, do you remember a coin you've been burned on? Mine was Syscoin. Great questions, guys. So as of now, I do not have a wallet for KDA. I probably should get one. Kite recommended me one. I forgot what it was. It wasn't Zelcore. It was one on like KDA's website, whatever that one is. It might be Chainweaver. Whatever the one that is on KDA's website, that's the one that I would use. I have to look into that because it's like a complicated process. Let's see, Johnny, do you have a coin you've been burned on? Mine was Syscoin. Yeah, it's Chainweaver. Yeah, so I haven't used Chainweaver yet, but I definitely will be using Chainweaver. I'm trying to think of any coins that I've been burned on. Not really. Like, I've lost some money, but I've never like put enough to. I never put enough in a coin to like actually make a significant dent from the losses. I lost like I bought a decent amount of Nano when it was at a higher price point. Lost like 30% on that. Ended up just taking it off the table. I've lost a little bit on Icon ICX. Apparently it was like a Korean Ethereum. I lost a little bit on that. Took it off the table. And do you stake any coins? I do not stake any coins. I probably should if I'm going to keep it in my wallet. KD will be first. But Darius, how dare you? That's mean. I'm just kidding. To me, it's a you know, KDA is going to be a moonshot. And it probably maybe will be the first coin that I'm burned on. Yes, it's down. Like, I pretty much sprinkled. I bought the first good amount of KDA that I bought was at like 85 cents. So I am down a little bit. Did it put in that lower low? Did not put in that lower low. So I'm just going to keep sprinkling. As long as we're under $1, I'm going to keep sprinkling a little bit. But based on support resistances, I will up the buys once we, you know, test certain levels or put in ABCs. But I'm just still going to be sprinkling in just a little bit. The goal for me for KDA, I think I would like to get to 20,000 coins. If not, I'll be happy with 10K coins. But I don't know. We'll see. Things can change. Because honestly, even though I do talk, like if you go out there and look at, price predictions and all that stuff, I really don't follow that, but I kind of use it as a gauge. Some people are saying, 150 to 125 to 250 bucks next bull run, which is huge. To be honest, I might aim for like $50, maybe 75. So, you buy 10, 20K coins, sell at 50 bucks. You do the math on that. Mata loves KDA, so that sketches me out. I mean, to me, it's not because of Ryan. It's not because, I got introduced to the project because of, watching Ryan. But if you go to, we'll see how KDA is doing on ASIC miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, this is the first time I've seen Kadata not in the top 10 in a very long time. Data's still up there. So, like I said, I'm following the money. And if the money makes sense, hell, even if I make a 10x, I'll be happy on that. But I'm aiming for, this is my Grand Slam coin. This is a moonshot coin for me. So if it can get to $50, even $100, I'll be happy. But we'll see. Thoughts on Arbitrum coin? I don't know anything about that. Ergo is another miner coin. Ergo is another. I know I've heard of Ergo, but is it even on this list? That's the thing. Like, there's really, if it's not on this list, especially if it's not in the top 10, doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, GPU miners can make a difference, but I think ASIC miners are definitely, it's definitely something to pay attention to more. Johnny, would you want to show us what those Pepe whales are doing? Yeah, let's see if I can pull it up. Who sent me that article? Who sent me that article? Was it Reckless? Yeah, it was Reckless. Wait, does it not give you the address? The one and only Reckless. Okay, I think for some reason, okay. Wow, this guy's got $2 million worth of Pepe. I wonder if there's going to be an OnlyFans coin. But that's a smart idea. You should email them. Maybe they'll pay you. But didn't it tank like 60%? I think so. It's still kind of hovering. Yeah, from the all-time high, I think it's down. Yeah, about 60%. That's a good one. Johnny, it's from Monk. Let's see. Johnny, when are you going to write and produce a song about Dogecoin? Doge is old news, Murdering Monk. You know this, monkey. I don't know why I said your full name like that. You know Doge is old news. Pepe is where it's at. I'll have to look into this more. What? Oh god, I'm not saying that on stream. Coin is doing. I have no idea, you bet. If Doge hits $1, I'll write a song about it. Pepe on long is up 50%, but I kind of want to short to win more. Remember, Joe, there's always going to be diminishing returns when it comes to shorts. Don't come begging when my 30 Dogecoin lets you buy a 7-story mansion on Mars. You're stuck with the Bitcoin scraps. That's a lot of Doge. That might be able to buy you a pizza if it hits $1. I think that's doggy, isn't it? What do you mean by that, Drew? Doji. Monk is Elon's hitman. No coin has put an all-time high against BTC 2 cycle. Do you think ETH can do next cycle above 4,800? Yeah. Remember, this is the next bull run, so 2025. It's not going to be until 2025 till we can even consider new all-time highs. So, yeah, I definitely think so, James Baker. I'll let Elon name my firstborn whatever kind of serial number bullshit he wants if he buys me a house. He's gonna buy you a Tesla home, like one of those tiny homes, Monk. All right, guys. I gotta cut it here, unfortunately. Actually, no, I can go for like 10 more minutes. We're gonna play some Wordle, but I do have a session that I gotta do in 30 minutes. So we're gonna cut the stream, give you some time to get ready for that. But yeah, let's go play some Wordle. I'll keep price action up on the side. The session coming finally? No, it's just a one-on-one. I'm curious what you guys think of the market cap will be next bull run. Last bull run is 1.2 trillion, right? Probably Wordle, yeah. Probably. After Wordle, I got a new game for you. Check DMs. Oh no. I'm kind of scared. Monk, I am very scared of what you just sent me. I don't know about that, Monkey. I don't know. I'm maybe after Wordle I'll try it. Oh, guess the video game based on screenshots. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe we could do that. Let's see, audio. Let's do. No, I was gonna say ratio, but the O is on that spot. Coral. We can do coral. Oh my God, Joe, that was that almost got it. Coast. So the A's in the last spot. What? Remember, guys, the A's in the last spot. The A's got to be in the last spot. I was thinking coma, but I didn't want to put it in yet. What do you guys think? Should I try coma? I don't know. I was trying to think of other words, but I think coma might be it. Comma, coma, comma. Why am I saying coma? It's comma. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What do you guys think? Comma? Comma, comma, comma? Oh, that's a good one too. I'm gonna try comma. Okay, maybe it was Coca. Cocoa. I had a friend when we were growing up. I was like maybe like 10 years old, but he would always call it cocoa. He would never call it cocoa. Not two C's. What else could it be? There's no R. Cobra. Okay, Cobra might be a good one. No, but there's no R. There's no R. No R. What do you guys think? It's got to be Coco. It's got to be Coco. There's no R. I'm gonna try Coco. If not, I'll let you guys guess the last one. But I'm pretty sure Joe got it right with Coco. There we go. That's it. Joe guessed it before. Good job, Joe. Cocoa. I still can't believe for years my friend called it Cocoa. It's the funniest thing. Sometimes I randomly say it too because I was exposed to it for so long. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it at evening or an afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, showing support. Hope you guys learned something new. Hope you guys know the plan going forward. Hopefully we can get a continuation downward. But besides that, yeah. Gotta wait and see. Why didn't it display both C's? That's an awesome name. BTC USDT Perpetual. It's good to see you, my friend. That's an awesome name. Why didn't it display both C's when C was picked? Because you only picked one C. If you put a word with two C's, it would have showed one and possibly the other as well. Thanks, brother. Fly on out. I got some extra ribs. I'll take you up on that offer one day, Joe. I promise. But I appreciate it. But thank you guys so much. Be good. Be safe. I will be here on Thursday. Tomorrow, I will be streaming on David Tech's channel. So if you guys are into Discord, I will let you guys know. But if you go to David Tech Lives, please, guys, go subscribe to that channel. David and his community have been awesome. I have nothing but good things to say about them. And I really do love being a part of what they got going on. So let's do David Tech Live. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, check this channel out, I really would appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. But I will be on this channel and at 12:30. Is it 12:30 or 12? I always forget my times. It is, tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5:30 p.m. UK time. So go check that out if you guys want to get a more up-to-date analysis from me. And also, it's more of going to be like a walkthrough. And hopefully, if you guys have any questions, definitely go ahead and check it out. But until then, if you guys aren't going to be there, I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Thursday, same time, 1 p.m. EST. I really do appreciate it. So until then, be good, be safe. If Dreller was here, he would be saying, keep it between the ditches. So BTC USDT Perpetual, smash the long button. I appreciate it. Drew, thank you so much. Joe, John, thank you so much. Murdering Monk, see you later. Jonald, thank you so much, my friend. I'll see you soon. Let's see. Beta Bot, good to see you. You Mitt, thank you. Fidarius, if you're still here, thank you. James Baker, really do appreciate you stopping by. Everyone who's still here with me, thank you for sticking around to the end. It's fun hanging out with you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's do the thing. Gonna hide behind the channel sponsor, my big ass nose. Arbon, I forgot about you. I'm sorry, my friend. Thank you so much.